So, what do you do when your amperage gauge is reading a little low? Well, we're going to find out. Oh, hi there. So, here on the ammeter, which is right there, it was reading 0. And on my voltage, I was only doing 11 volts. First thing I decided to do was look at the alternator, and would you look at that? That's pretty obvious as to what's wrong. Now I just got to figure out if I can fix it. Well, even though we've got a busted alternator primary wire, it's still lit off no problem. Because the beauty of these old babies, they don't need electricity to run. But look at this, as we were trying to clear the windshield. Winter camping problems. Yeah, even though it's actually, you know, that 20 degree or whatever windshield washer fluid, it, yeah, froze as soon as it hit the windshield. A little bit of moisture trapped in there. Hopefully that'll clear out. That's that light that we fixed. And of course, I got this silly lock thing that I haven't taken care of yet. And I'd say as far as campgrounds go, this one is not unsketchy. I mean, look, we're right up next to houses and stuff. It's not bad. And you got a guy living in the back of his truck kind of thing and whatever. But still, I don't feel an urge to lock this particular piece of equipment. Keys, signs, kind of like that. Well, it's just so I can lock something that doesn't need locking, but it does need unflapping. Because if I don't lock it, it'll do this number. Keys that campers have. I guess if you get a new one, you probably don't have all these keys, but I tell you, camper parts don't last that long. Sure enough, you'll have a bunch of keys eventually. It's really too cold out here to not have gloves on. Start the Jeep for Jen. Oh yeah, never had to worry there. We're just about ready to haul out of here. Still got to air up, and Jen's got a spot for me. Jen will put, oh, look at that Arctic mountain thing. Look at those guys. So, sorry I wasn't able to film, but you know, we're doing a swim meet, we're trying to be parents, all that other stuff. And I ran out here in between heats, and now Jen's out here. Now, I'm doing this the way you should not do it. This baby's hot. If I touch anything metal here, it's not going to be pretty. So I got a new end. I only had to drive about 40 miles to get it. They didn't have the right size crimper. So I'm going to try to make this into a crimper. It's a really nice Irwin C-clamp. What I'm going to wind up doing is I'm probably going to wind up having to take this off of here so that I can use it like a bullet clamp. So that's going to be the next thing. Now, because this is hot, I'm going to wrap some quality electrical tape around it, because otherwise this wire is going to want to walk, and I don't want that to happen. So just gonna tape it somewhere safe, try to keep it away from all the metal. All right, now time to see how hard it is to break a perfectly good brand new clamp. Okay, so that was easy. Here's the end of the clamp that I took off, and here is the ball socket that this usually rides on, and I'm going to use that to try to crimp the end of the new fitting. So here's the one that failed, and see how that was crimped properly. This is the new one for 1/0 wire, crimp style. So I'm going to try to shove it in there all the way up to the 1/0 line if I can get it in there, and then see if I can actually hit it on here without this wanting to slip out, which is going to be really difficult. And I might have to come up with something to keep it in place, but one step at a time.
Would it help if you taped it? Would it get a little more traction?
Probably could.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
This would be enough. It's not really.
Not a bad idea.
Okay, here's a piece of tape.
Thank you very much. My lovely assistant back there helping me out.
Thank goodness you noticed this when you did.
Yeah. The only reason I knew it was by reading the gauges, because otherwise I would have had no idea. Okay, here's where it gets interesting. I can't touch anything metal.
You're so close.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, you're close to the hinge too.
I know, I'm close to everything.
Whew.
I'm getting so close to this air cleaner box.
Oh, that's right. You can't hit metal with that clamp either.
No.
Now it's attached.
So I was like, no, I can't go anywhere. It's ironic, a Toyota CV clamp tool would fit perfectly.
Well, here, I'll show these.
Need the strongest rubber they have. If you could hook up the propane torch.
I've never attached one of these before, so I don't remember.
Find the torch end. Make sure it's turned off.
Yes.
Okay, and go ahead and screw it on rather quickly. Like, not super quick, but don't do it lackadaisical because then this little propane in there. Go ahead and set that down here. Now, there should be some electrical solder around there somewhere.
Yep.
Go ahead and take that out. Thank you. Oh boy. Do you have a free hand that I can hand you the torch?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta be honest, I didn't have enough hands, but I'll show you how I got this thing together. See, it's actually crimped. Yeah, can you see that? So the way I did it was, I put this on there, and then I put this on there, and I used the C-clamp to tighten the slip jaws or whatever. Anyway, yeah, so that was a lot of work. Now I gotta run out and get a couple of nuts and bolts to finish putting this thing together. Whew. Oh, I don't even have the right key. Son. Shit. More gas. Less gas. Less gas.